Hey guys, David here. Welcome to Digital Outlook. In today's video, I got some things to share about XRP that you're going to want to hear. But before we do, if you'd hit that like and subscribe and tell your friends and family so we can get this information out to as many people as possible, that would be fantastic. So, without further ado, why don't we get to it? So last night, guys, I was up quite late actually and watching the charts, and I was watching XRP literally just bump up. I think it went as high as 55.9. And right now we've retraced, just checked it, about 40 down to 47 cents. And relative to the overall market, and especially against the dollar, XRP is holding its own. This is amazing strength that we're seeing coming out of XRP. Now, a lot of folks are saying, well, you know, it's a decoupling from Bitcoin, and to a degree it certainly is. Now, the reasons for that, guys, is we are seeing a lot of chatter and hearing a lot of chatter, seeing a lot of speculation about this settlement. And I am absolutely convinced, especially considering the interview that Brad Garlinghouse just recently gave, that XRP and Ripple and the SEC are about ready. I mean, to settle this case. I would not doubt it if any day now, between now and the end of the month, that we don't get some sort of news out that they have reached a tentative agreement. And it won't surprise me that you're gonna see XRP trading above $1 in less than 4 weeks. This is going to be a big run. Now, if you've had any history with XRP in the past, then you're someone who is familiar with watching these market moves. I've seen that, I've been there. I've literally seen XRP literally go up like 40, 50, even 100% in a day. It is one of those assets that just seems to tinker along, and then when it decides to move, it just rips. Now, for those of you who have not yet had that experience, I've actually put together a couple of little clips, and one of them is from 2017. And back then, XRP was just like tinkering along, and then all of a sudden, bam, it just shot up like a racehorse. It was amazing. And I showed another one of where we are relative to right now, and how we're just kind of tinkering along, and how quickly a move in this asset can be. And when it goes, guys, you're either on the train or you're not. It has left the station and you're sitting back, standing on the platform, wishing you had bought your ticket. That's the way it's going to be. This is one of those assets that you really have to decide if it's one for your portfolio that you get in and you just dollar cost average and you build up a significant enough bag that when it actually moons, that it changes your financial future. That's what has happened to Judy and I. We had literally built up enough bag in XRP, and we were buying way back at 11 and 12 cents. And actually, I think our average buy-in right now, somewhere in the neighborhood of 17 cents, somewhere 17 to 19, somewhere in there is our average. And we have significant positions. But what we did, guys, is we bought every dip way back there. We put heavy in way back in the C dump, and we bought heavy in there. And then, of course, we just added to our positions all along in every major dip. And especially after we had bought a big amount the day before the SEC lawsuit. Well, for most folks, they would have been like, oh my gosh, you know what, for us, we just took that as an opportunity to just pummel in and buy as much more as we possibly could. And at that time, it had literally dropped down all the way to about 17 cents right after that lawsuit. Then, guys, we watched it fly to like $2 in the last run. You know what? We never sold any. I believe in this asset, and we are going to see something that you don't get to see very often in your investing experience. When you see a 100x move, we're not talking a 100%, we're talking 10,000%. That's what a 100x move is. And I've seen those kind of moves, and I truly and genuinely believe when you look at XRP, you consider the use case of that asset and just how strong of a use case it is, and the problems that they're solving worldwide. And beyond that, guys, you look at their management team. I mean, you've got Brad Garlinghouse, and you've got Rosie Rios, and you've got all these phenomenal folks on there that have worked in all kinds of big tech positions, government positions at high-ranking levels, and major investment banks, high-ranking levels. That's who's sitting on their board. And beyond that, you've got some strategic partnerships that you rarely ever see. Let me ask you this, guys. How many assets do you know or that you hold that are literally having meetings on a regular basis with the leadership of the European Central Bank or with the International Monetary Fund, who are actual charter members of the World Economic Forum? Now, hey, not that I like the World Economic Forum, but the point I'm making is they are big time connected. And if you don't think that they are going to have a seat at the table in this new economy, then you really aren't watching what I'm watching. You're not seeing what I'm seeing. Now, I know we've talked about the whole ISO 222 thing ad nauseum, but the reality is, guys, and most people are not even aware, you even ask your neighbors, most folks are clueless when it comes to how this new standard is going to completely revolutionize our entire financial system. And you've got Ripple sitting on the governance council of the ISO 222 standards body. And you're going to hear folks come out, oh, well, Ripple is, they're ISO 222 compliant, but XRP is not. Guys, that narrative is absolutely hogwash. These digital assets, XRP, XLM, Hedera Hashgraph, Algorand and the like, Hedera is rumored to be, but Algorand for sure, Quant, these are actual digital assets themselves that are ISO 222 compliant. Don't buy into that narrative that the parent company Algorand is 222 compliant, but the asset Algo is not. That is just baloney, because guys, that is how these blockchains transfer value, through their native assets. And so it's the native asset that is ISO 222 compliant and that will be utilized in this new financial system. And when you think about that, we have not seen a change in our monetary system that is this significance literally since the time of the Romans, since they invented coin. I'm telling you, this is going to have phenomenal impacts in every facet of our entire lives, and especially with blockchain, storing of information and NFTs, and how NFTs are going to be used to hold titles to your real property and your digital identities, and on and on and on. And I'm telling you, XRP, Ripple, and the XRP ledger, and that ecosystem is going to get such a lion's share of this new economy that it is going to literally be mind-boggling. Guys, multi-millionaires are going to be made by holding on. You're going to see average folks, and you're going to watch generational wealth flow into those families like you have never seen before. And people are going to be literally gobsmacked. Their mouths are going to be hanging open. And you might be saying, well, that sounds like a lot of hype. I don't know. Well, okay, if it's not for you, then that's okay. You don't have to enjoy it. But I'll tell you what, I have witnessed and experienced life-changing gains that are absolutely mind-boggling. Now, guys, when you're talking about price action, we need to get back to the actual settlement of this case. When this case settles, you are literally going to watch the price of this asset absolutely explode. You think it's strong now? I'm telling you what, it will be the only digital asset with absolute legal clarity. And that includes Bitcoin, by the way, because it will be sewn right into the law, right into the precedent of the law, that XRP is not a security, and it will have the only legal clarity in this space. And I'm going to tell you something, that endorsement alone will send XRP well above those $1, $2, $3, $5 marks. Absolutely, in my opinion, that's going to happen. And a question that I get asked a lot is, well, hey, how much XRP do you think I would need to hold in order to see like $1 million gain? Well, guys, if XRP does a move like it did back in 2017, then you are literally going to see XRP trading in the 3 digits. And at that rate, guys, 10,000 XRP. 10,000 XRP could literally change someone's life and turn them into a millionaire. Now, I know that seems like almost impossible to believe, but I want you to look at some other assets that would give us confluence of that. You take a look at XDC. What was its all-time low? 0.0003, and then what, just a couple years later it was 19 cents. It sure didn't take much of an investment at that time to take, a few $1,000s turned you into a millionaire. Then you take a look at XRP itself, January 4th of 2017. It was trading at 0.006. 1 year later, it was trading on January 4th of 2018, $3.84. And so a $6,000 investment literally would have netted you $3.84 million. That is phenomenal. You don't see those kinds of gains in a normal market situation. And we are in such a nascent space, and you are so early that getting in now and getting on the train now, I'm telling you what, you're going to be on the Orient Express. It is going to be something like you have never seen. And that's what I believe. Now, guys, this is the video I have for you today, and I truly hope that you enjoyed it. Now, if there's something that I did not say about XRP and Ripple that you think should be said, you drop that down in the comments right there. And if there's something I said that you disagree with, you drop that down in there too, and we can have a discussion. So guys, before you go, just take a look at this amazing shopping center and park out here in Allen, Texas. It is really something. They have a playground over here for the kids, and they have a stream that literally runs through the whole thing that is really quite charming. And all these various shops and pubs, it is quite amazing. Well guys, as you know, I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice, but if you found value in it, if you'd hit that like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And don't forget to hit that notification bell down there so that you don't miss out on any of the videos that we're uploading. And if you're one of the thousands of people who have been watching these videos but haven't yet subscribed, would you do the channel a favor and join this community? We would really love to have you on board. So, in the meantime, and in between time, stay safe, be blessed, and I'll catch you in the next one.